Hello, everyone. Revolver Guy Prepping for Poor People. Been doing a little reading online this afternoon and watched a couple videos and learned a couple of things I just wanted to share. Uh, Apparently, it looks like there's a couple U.S. senators that have been hinting around that Russia has sent some nuclear missiles to Venezuela. I don't know if this is true or not. I've done a little reading. There's a couple of things that says it has. Of course, then you have a couple of news sites that say it's not true, although they do admit that Russia has sent two nuclear capable bombers to Venezuela. And in the meantime, we have aircraft carriers now in the Caribbean, uh, close enough to launch a strike at any time. President Trump said today that all options are on the table. And of course, they're using this crisis down there, this humanitarian crisis, with the rebels trying to oust the leader of Venezuela, and Russia and China are backing the leader. And it's really just a big mess, is what it is. But the United States is in a real pickle right here. We really have no choice. I think Russia and China may just be seeing if Trump has the gumption to do it. Well, Trump's going to have no choice but to go ahead and use military force in the area. He has no choice in it. It's not because I believe that we should be there. I think we should keep our nose out of it. But then again, we should have kept our nose out of a lot of stuff that's happened around this world. If Venezuela, if we leave it alone, then the leader there, who is in bed with the Russians and Chinese, he's going to sell a huge, huge amount of oil to them. This is a vast amount of natural resources down there. It's the second largest oil reserve in the Western Hemisphere, I know, right behind the United States. And if they're allowed to do this and not sell that oil through OPEC using the U.S. dollar, which is the petrodollar, our economy is going to take a huge, huge hit. Every time our economy loses value, it's because our dollar loses value. And the only value our dollar has is through trading oil. There's no more value to it. It's not backed by gold or anything else. So this is a tough situation because economically we can't allow this to happen. But if we try to do something about it, we may be in for what could be a World War III. I hope not. I hope that when we do use military force, and I really believe we will, I hope that Russia and China just kind of, they might flex a little bit, they might talk. I'm hoping that's all they do. I'm hoping that it doesn't turn into a full-scale world war, because it very well could. There's a lot of players down there. I talked about this in a video yesterday, but learning this information now, having nuclear capabilities, whatever way it is down there in Venezuela, that kind of changes things too. We don't want Russia and China being right in our back door, especially not with nuclear weapons. So here we are in this big mess. Trump is in a no-win situation. It doesn't matter what he does. There is no good answer to this. This is just another reason to prepare and pray every day. We need to be ready. I heard a couple of reports. I don't know how true this is. Probably isn't true. But although I have seen a couple things that I know makes part of it true, and that's that there are soldiers in the area, and there's some people saying that Russia would and China would have a Red Dawn type attack on us and come right up through Mexico and right up through the heart of the United States. I really don't see that happening. A invasion by personnel is not going to happen on our soil as long as we are as strong as we are right now. I mean, we have a strong military. They have a super strong military. Ours is probably stronger technologically anyway, but they have numbers. But we have 70 or 80 million armed citizens that are willing to fight. And they know that. I mean, there are more guns than there are people in this country. So I don't see them trying anything like that, at least not until we were weakened somehow by an EMP or the collapse of our economy or something. Something would have to weaken the United States in order for them to try something like that. Because they're just, I don't see any country, no matter even all the countries together, being able to come in and win a war like that against us. But they can, if they do it the right way. If they bring our grid down. Anything to weaken us will certainly do it. And Trump knows, and a lot of these politicians know, that if we allow this oil to go out of Venezuela over straight to Russia and China and everywhere else, well, our economy will be weak enough then because it'll probably crash. Our dollar will crash and it'll all collapse, and we'll be in a bad situation. At that point, we would be vulnerable to an awful lot. So anyway, we are in a tough situation, and this is why we prepare every day. You just really never know what's coming. There's so many things going on in this world and so much going on right now. They keep the American people divided. They keep our attention on this Mueller report, and they had the Attorney General there yesterday testifying before Congress and all this nonsense. It doesn't really even matter. They keep us focused on that when the real danger is just right in our backyard. It really is. So anyway, I just want to touch on that. Like I said, prepare every day. Be ready for anything. And thank you for watching my videos. If you like them, like and subscribe. Try to share it if you can with people you know who you think may be interested. I'm not the most well-spoken person out there. I don't know everything. But when I see things I know are true, I try to put it out there for people. And I'm here to help anybody in any way I can. But remember, all gun laws are unconstitutional.